Welcome to the open day and open evening of the Aki Moving Image Department 2022. My name is Sjoerd van Oevelen. I'm the co-head of the Moving Image Department together with Elodie Hiriksuk. And today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this beautiful department. The Moving Image Department is part of the Aki Academy of the Art and Design, which is part of Artes University of the Arts. It is located in Enschede in the east of the Netherlands. I have structured this lecture in 6 parts, and the first part I'll just briefly zoom in on the relation between society and creativity. Then I'll move on with a brief introduction of the Moving Image Department itself. Then I'll talk about the competences. The 4th part is the Moving Image Bachelor structure. The 5th part is an overview of the Moving Image courses. And the 6th part is about alumni and the network of the Moving Image. So let's continue with the fact that the Aki is rated topopleidingen from 2015 until now, already 6 years. And that translates as very good education. It's a student-led report which is published every year. To move on to the relation between society and creativity, I have 2 quotes I would like to read aloud. No question, the labor market will change radically over the next 10 or 20 years. Some industries are changing so quickly that nobody can predict with certainty where the journey is going. Het is geen vraag, de arbeidsmarkt zal de komende 10 of 20 jaar ingrijpend veranderen. Sommige industrieën veranderen al zo snel dat niemand met zekerheid kan voorspellen waar de reis naartoe gaat. And that is maybe a problem if you think about your future and think about, when I'm graduated, how does the world look like, and can I find a place in there, and also can I find a place with a creative profession? And if we zoom out just a little bit and, for example, turn to the World Economic Forum, they are discussing on that level just the topics we are actually addressing within the art education: creativity, problem solving and critical thinking. Another quote: we don't live in an era of change, but in a change of era. We leven niet in een tijdperk van verandering, maar in een verandering van tijdperk. So you have to be educated to be resilient, also as a creative. So how do we do that? I'll just give you now a brief introduction about the Moving Image Department itself. Also, in between the information, I will show you some small snippets of video, film and other work students have made, so you can see the scope of the production of this department. So on this slide you see boxes, and if you imagine that you have so many skills you want to learn, but in a traditional sense skills had to do with a certain profession. For example, script writing, or for example, cameraman or a woman, become a cameraman or a woman, or directing, or all kind of professions were or are based on a specific skill set. And what we do at the Moving Image Department is not teach you one skill, but teach you many and also overlapping skills. And that in the end, if you graduate, you maybe have acquired skills which used to belong to more than one profession. And that's how we think we can make you a resilient creative. So what we teach at the Moving Image Department, and that also goes for the other 2 departments of the Aki, is creative ability, of course, but also critical reflection, growth and renewal, organizational ability, communicative ability, and environmental orientation. These competences are very important, and of course, last but not least, collaboration. The Moving Image, we say, is a unique interdisciplinary program because we explore the power of the moving image, not by a specific skill, but the whole scope of the moving image. We combine a lot of different creative practices and pair that with philosophy. We think we challenge the boundaries, or we think we all need to challenge the boundaries of film, art, and media. And we think it is necessary that we embrace the new possibilities of media hybrids and narrative structures. So, what do we look for? We look for students who want to grow a proactive, creative, and reflective attitude, develop a personal voice and inquisitive approach to the world, and become a moving image innovator. If that applies to you, you should apply. I'm going to tell you something about the way how you can get I will tell you something about the structure of the Aki itself. We have a preparatory course, which is a course which you can follow before the BA Bachelor 4-year period starts. And then the first year you have a propedeutic year. Then we call it the main phase, that's actually the second year. Then in the third year you have part of it in an internship or an exchange. And then in the final year, the fourth year, you do your exam. And some continue their studies and go to master programs. So what can you expect when you come to the Aki and Moving Image department? Software and technique, you will have courses. Video and cinematography, storytelling, photography courses, animation courses, image lab, sound lab, tech lab, moving image theory, montage, philosophy, creative process, authorship, research, of course, and context and networks. So that's quite a lot. It's quite broad, you could say, what we teach you. But that's also very good because you can just find your own way in your own route within the moving image. So these are just a few presentations, slides. So the moving curriculum consists of a practice and theory and workshops and skills and contexts. So if you break that down in the year schedule, then you will get, for example, in the first year, you could say it comprises of a lot of short assignments you get snippets of theory, you work on your skill set, and you have a lot of workshops. For the moving image 2, so the second year, the assignments get a little bit longer. You have also more theory. You will be learned how to do research. You have more projects and workshops, they are staying. Then in the third year, you have still projects, theory of course, research is also expanded, but you can also do an internship, an exchange or Stream 5, and Stream 5 is your own project. And in the fourth year, that's your graduation year. You will do a graduation project, you will finish your research thesis, and you will have classes which are called Context and Networks, which prepare you for the outside world, so to say, to know what the networks are and to know where you can find work, etc., etc. But on top of that, you have always excursions, lectures, and student trips. So in the end, you can really become a moving image innovator, or a conceptual image maker, or maybe an experimental film director, or a visual artist, media theorist maybe, moving image curator. So you can see that it's very broad, the spectrum, and we see also with our students that they all choose their own path within the moving image. So So you have seen many different ways and techniques we teach at the moving image department. Some very experimental animation, some more realistic. Let's see if we can continue. So the students are really asked oftentimes to invent their own techniques. And so we get a whole spectrum of, for example, water and ink videos, which is quite psychedelic to look at.
I can't believe that actually worked. Get out there and take that son of a bitch down!
So this is one of the last videos I'm showing you. A very different style again. So I'll just conclude with what our alumni are doing now and the network of the moving image. We have quite some students which continue their studies and do all kind of masters. For example, the master directing in Edinburgh, or screenwriting in Munich, or a multimedia school in Paris. Also internships, different ones, Embassy of Romania, Ministry of Tourism of Bahrain. We are also connected to the Twins Film Festival, and students do also very often 48-hour film projects. So it's very broad where the students go to. That was it for me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got a little bit more an insight in the moving image department. If you want to know more, please email us at the AKI and we will respond swiftly. And I hope you apply for our education. Thank you very much. Bye bye.